We are live.
Sweet.
So how you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
How's everything with Jimmy G?
I was doing pretty good, and then earlier tonight, I'm sitting in here waiting for 8:30 to come along so that I get the link from Calvin, and then he goes and he sends me a message saying, "Oh, I haven't even left yet." He's up there in I forget what town it is, but he's up there playing with his Moai. He had some kind of an issue come up, so he's chosen the Moai over me. So I've been jilted now, and I'm understandably upset.
Yeah. So the link that you shared actually is not working on Twitter. I've actually clicked into that.
Oh,
Aunt
really?
Nancy Aunt Nancy goes, "How do we find you tonight?"
Ooh, let me go back on here
Because I've been trying
and
to.
pause this thing very quickly. That's weird because I copied the link.
Oh, there it goes. There, it's finally popping up now on yours.
That's weird.
Yeah, and it said you don't have an event scheduled. I was like, "What? That's not what I want."
There we go.
Cool.
Just shared the link again.
I saw the notification.
See if that one works. That's weird because I copied the link and put it on there. That is so weird. Hello, Eddie, Aunt Nancy, BV3D.
Yeah, that link's still not working.
Thank you for joining. Huh?
That link did not work on that one. Oh, wait, that may have been the old one. No, let's click here.
Yeah, so Calvin has chosen his Moai over me tonight. So yep. I'm hurt. I'm dismayed. I feel so betrayed.
I'll just you got this sexy beard to look at.
There you go. Look at that beard. That's almost Daniel Naray status right there. Almost.
Is Daniel Naray's longer?
I think it is. I guess I don't think we'll ever see Daniel Naray with a shaved face ever again. I think he's decided to just go straight up, just beard and be done with it.
Same for me. I like the beard. I was this for the longest time. My wife loved just the goatee. That's how she knew me, was with that. And yeah, I like the beard because I don't have to shave.
BB3D says thick and luxurious.
Just wait till you can rub your fingers through it. It's just I can see Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin's like, oh God.
What have I done?
One of these days, Calvin's just going to he's actually going to just hit the button on the computer and just walk away. And I'm never doing this ever again.
I can see that.
He's going to have a nervous breakdown someday right on the stream. Oh, goodness. So how's the baby doing?
He's good. He likes to keep me awake.
Wow.
Yep. So this morning, today, pretty much, he doesn't like to sleep in his crib. We had him in his crib. Then he decided to not be in his crib, that he didn't want to sleep in there. So we've got a little chair that he sleeps in. I forget, rock and play, I think is what it's called. So we set him in that. Hit a button. So that's my job, hitting buttons. And so we have him in that. But to keep him asleep, he won't sleep in that except for at night fully. So he'll be asleep for, maybe 30 minutes, give or take. And then he's up. So I had him sleeping on me, like right here. I'm at an angle like that. And with my back being all messed up from getting T-boned last year, I actually have to wear what I call my girdle, my back brace, because my couch actually jacks up my back. So I have to have this on like all the time, and it roasts my core. Like I like hot. I could be outside right now and not be cold.
Oh wow!
And it's cold outside. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like I'm just like roasting. I had my wife. I go here, like feel my back. She it was with a white t-shirt, so she couldn't see the sweat. She touched me. She goes, But so I have to sleep with him like that with my back brace on, and all day today, every time he slept, I'd fall asleep and sleeping, and then he wakes up fussing every single time.
Wow.
So, and it's like I'm so tired trying to get up and get all that taken care of and feed him again and whatever I need to do, and I'm just so tired. So I kind of set him on the ground and then just kind of try to get up and roll off the couch.
And
so, and on my nights off, I actually sit there and take care of him for my wife, so she doesn't have to get up because she's there every night except for 2 nights alone with him. So I just like roll out of bed. I literally roll out of bed in the mornings and just kind of get up to him and see if I could see what's up, if he's able to fall asleep, or just check the time, and I'll get up and feed him or whatever. And at times lay back on the couch with him after I've fed him, or get him to lay back down. But Saturday night, it was midnight, I got him finally to go back to sleep in his little chair. And he said, 2 o'clock comes around, screw you, Dad, you're going to wake up. So it was back out to the couch for me later on. So,
and Nancy says she'll trade you for the one for the 3 that she's got.
I'm good. I'm good.
So I see BV3D's got his hands on the Phil Bin STL. That's cool.
Nice.
Eddie says your noodle is bent. He says you've got a bent noodle. I think it's right over your clock.
Yep.
What's the story with that over your clock?
Eddie, why are you looking at my noodle anyway? Sometimes when like a chair arm gets all messed up, they'll just tape a noodle on it just because it's a lot softer than the ones that actually come on it. So, because sometimes those old chairs, the chair part's good, but the arm parts just get worn out.
Yeah.
So they just got this black, I forget what tape it is. It's like a fabric tape, and you just wrap it around. Looks pretty legit. So that's just leftover noodle.
It's there for next time.
Yep.
I see Chip Builds in the house. How you doing? Thank you for joining.
BB3D. Aaron is big red and it just draws the eye.
Just draws the eye. Unlike me, where I'm going grayer with every haircut I get.
That's funny.
So where did I see this up here? Ewan's asking, what's up with the jacket? Well, it's cold.
That's my coat. I'm in Missouri, dude. It's cold. Oh, you're talking about Jimmy. Jimmy, he's just trying to look fly for a white guy.
I like my leather jacket. The leather jacket feels good.
Makes them feel young inside.
It does. It makes me feel young. I got to enjoy it while I can. Eddie says it looks like an average sized noodle.
Oh, that's fun. So I've almost got my make Arbot up and going with the 1.75 modification I'm doing to it. Again, baby, takes me forever to even get something done. But I bought this pretty much CR10 whole hot end part off of was AliExpress last year to make a printer, just kind of modify, make stuff. And obviously I've not used it yet. I've not had time. And it's just kind of set there. Well, all right, well, let's see if I can't just modify it so we'll just go on. And so that's what I've started to do. I drilled out the top part in the wood to fit the Bowden tube because I tried to feed it in there to see if it would fit. It would squeeze it some, so obviously we don't want to squeeze in the filament to make it any tougher to go through. So I drilled that out, and so now I have it going down to the hot end. And all the way that it will go in, I need to print one of those clips to go into the hot end for the Bowden styles. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I get that done. I actually need to mark and then cut off the Bowden tube so I can put the gear back on for the extruder.
That's going to be cool.
So I need to replace the threaded rods on both sides because I know for a fact they kind of go like this.
So are they normal threaded rods or are they going to be those the trapezoid type?
I honestly have no idea.
I mean, is it one that you can take a standard nut and put on it, or does it look like it takes a special one?
It might take the special ones. I've not really looked at it.
Hey, Theresa came in here. How you doing, Theresa? Long time no see. Only time I ever see you anymore is over on the Rossman group.
Hey, TK.
TK is in the house. I have a confession to make, TK. I have a dragon printing, but it's not yours. I'm sorry. I've cheated on you. I am the trash panda wrangler? What?
Is that like your wrestling name?
I think so. My goodness. The more we learn
where's Theresa at? Where's she at? Is she in Australia?
I believe she's in Australia.
That would make sense.
Watch her come back and say, I'm a new and what was that other one? What's the other one that everybody always hates it whenever you say the other name? New Zealand.
New Zealand.
I'm a New Zealand. How dare you? Now I get her really bad.
He says he forgives you.
Oh, okay.
Shame on you. Always knew you would one day. And then he says, but I forgive you.
Yeah, this was that dual color one by Louis Striggers. Say dual color. It's actually supposed to be 4 colors, but I've got 2 color printers, so I had to pick my poison with it. Uh-oh. I lost the Aaron.
No, I'm just replying to my wife.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't want us to see what you typed?
Well, you kind of can't because it's on my phone.
Or was it a pic you were taking?
You'll never know, Jimmy. You'll never know.
Hey, honey. Hey, honey. I got something to show you here.
We're the old New Zealand. Excuse me. Oh, the weather goes up and down here. Recently, it's just been going warm to cold.
Wow.
Let's see.
It's turned cold all of a sudden the last few days. Of course, my cold and your cold is probably two different colds. It's getting down into the mid to low 30s now.
Oh, that's like swimming weather here, Jimmy.
I know.
Not really. Not really. That's still cold, but that's warmer than what it was last night. Last night was in the teens. We had sleet yesterday, so got more winter storms coming in tomorrow. So fun times.
Yeah. What's this called with Teresa? Oh, I see. BB3D's giving her a hard time. So what has the temperature been back there?
Let's see. Let's see what the temp is right now. I'll tell you. It is 24 degrees right now.
24.
Yep.
So those Celsius, I think that would be like negative something, right?
With a wind mile of 7. So, it feels colder than that.
I can imagine. That's pretty brutal.
Yes. So, let's see. None of them is looking like in the teens anytime soon, but I see 25 as the low 22 for tonight. Or tomorrow night, I guess.
Any snow on the ground, or?
We had sleet.
Yeah. So just ice.
Yeah, it's been ice. We had some snow after the ice, but it was more ice than snow to go on top of that. That was over the weekend. So,
Teresa's asking if this is in freedom units. Yeah, it is in freedom units. What was it that Cartman said about that goat on that one episode of South Park that came from what was that? I forget what country it came from because they sent it as a gift. He says, "Hurry, send it back so it doesn't choke on the sweet air of freedom." Oh, goodness.
Oh, goodness. And I'm going black for a second.
Yeah, Nancy said it has to warm up for snow there. That was a funny thing. I went to Yosemite not this past weekend, but the weekend before. And
yes,
it actually had chain controls, so I had to chain up.
That.
Yeah. And I went out there and put the chains on with no jacket on. It was 31 degrees, but didn't really feel like it. And what's funny is the next day, I'm here in Salinas, it's 36 degrees, and it was so freezing cold, it wasn't even funny.
Well, was there wind blowing in Salinas?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was.
Was there wind blowing whenever you went up north?
No.
That's the thing. That wind cuts through you. I mean, it could. I've been outside and it'd be 5 degrees, and it's not that bad. It's crisp. Like, it's cold. But when there's that wind chill, it just cuts through you. So I've got solar panels at my house. I actually have a video. I've worked on some, but I've not got it finished. But I've actually had to go out there whenever I let my dogs out one day and clean off the snow from them. And the wind chill was -9 degrees. I didn't have any thermals on for my legs, so I just had my jeans on, my boots, and my coat, which is right back there, which is an LL Bean coat, which is rated for -35. Oh, good Lord. Like, I got inside, and I took my pants off. They were freezing my legs.
I'll bet.
Oh, I felt like I was just like ice cubes just setting on my legs.
Man. That's pretty bad.
I was like, I'm so cold.
But at least you had your belt to keep you warm.
That's true. I made the mistake one day last week to I was like, oh, the weather's gonna be nice. It's nice. So I looked at it. I was like, oh, it's nice. It's not gonna be that bad. So I took my jacket. Bad idea. Took the jacket. Oh, I was shivering cold whenever I walked out to the truck to go and drive back home. Like I'm sitting there like, oh, it's so cold, and I had to go and do some stuff like put the dogs out and all that, and I was just like just cold to the bones. It just froze me. So
BV3D wants to know if I put on whips and chains as well, or just chains. No, it was just chains. The whips came later. Rick wants to know if anyone prints in nylon. And BV3D says, I don't print in nylons, I just wear socks. That's a good one, BV3D. That's a good one. Nah, I don't know.
I don't print in nylon.
I think the only one I know of that prints with nylon is actually Calvin. He prints with nylon every so often. Of course, he is from San Francisco, so there we go.
Now, I don't print in nylon. I don't print in ABS. I have ABS that I ordered from Maker Geek a couple of years ago. I need to have an enclosure for it, but it's like I've got the A8, so it's kind of like print with this or print with this. So it's kind of that back and forth of what do I want to print with. So I have it. It's still good, and I've actually used it with my 3D pen.
Oh, really?
And good Lord, that stuff stinks. It's putrid. So it's literally the 3D pen has it for PLA and ABS. And I do not recommend people use ABS with a 3D pen just because the fumes. If you want to print something that is the temperature of ABS, you don't have the fumes, you get the strength, print PETG.
Right.
I mean, it's that temperature. It works perfectly fine on a 3D pen. If your 3D pen says, hey, it prints with ABS, just get PETG. Just get it.
Yep.
Don't worry about the ABS. The fumes is, I mean, it's some people, they won't be able to stand the fumes right there. And not everyone's going to have a fan.
It just kills his lungs. I believe it. Now, Rick, I haven't fired Calvin. He'll be back next week. We'll probably be over on his channel next week, but he's definitely the one I would talk to. And if you're on Twitter, just look him up on Twitter. What is his handle on Twitter? He goes by 2 different handles on there. I think it's Make It With Cal, I think is the one.
Make It With Cal.
Yeah. That's the one I tried to do all the talking with him, but they turns around and comes back with the CW crawlers or something like that.
Yep. And then I'm just like, wait, didn't he just he's using his other one. Whenever he likes something.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried
technically,
ABS.
Brian, I've not actually printed in ABS. I've used it with my 3D pen. That's actually it. That's the only thing I've actually done.
Yeah, I've actually printed with ABS a couple times, and I keep going back to either PETG or goes back to PLA and forget about it.
Yep.
And honestly, PLA has actually come to the point where it's not bad.
No, it's not. It's actually really good.
And you can find a lot of it's actually a higher melting point that you can actually use it in the car without many problems.
Oh yeah, and now they've got the PLA that you can anneal.
Yeah.
So that helps.
Oh, he gets a lot of rejected weed eater line from local power tool factory. That'd be a cool idea to try. I've actually really thought about trying that once. Just get a roll of it up at my work and throw it on the printers. Probably pick out one that I really, really don't care about that much and just see what it does.
That wouldn't be too bad.
I've heard a lot of people say it absorbs a lot of moisture, so you probably have to use a lot of desiccant or something like that just to make sure it's nice and dry before you try it.
Well, you can always do a dry box. So have a Bowden tube, and just kind of feed it through a Bowden tube. So just use a Bowden printer, and then just have it to where you got a Bowden tube run into the end of that printer, and you got that desiccant down in the bottom of it, or heck, even a dehumidifier or something, a food dehydrator. You could do a food dehydrator, and that would work.
One of these days, I'm hoping to get one of those rep boxes. I still have a long way to go to save the pennies to get one, though. But those are pretty cool looking. But I forget how many rolls of filament in them. I was saying that he recommends using a rep box. Yeah, because they're pretty cool because they're sealed.
Yes.
I still want to see Travis do the video of him coming out of the shower with one of those rep boxes in the room, just everything just fogged up, and just see if the moisture gets to it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I went up there and I interviewed Travis and Repcord, of course, and I believe his name is Alan, if I remember right. Is the correct name. I always call him Repcord. I don't know why. I just always call him Repcord, but I believe his name is Alan.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's habit.
The operation they have there, I'll be honest with you, it's as down to earth as an operation as you'll ever see. I mean, it's not like it's a big factory. It's just those two guys putting those boxes together, and they do a great job of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes by Pooch. I just hate calling him Pooch. It doesn't feel right.
So, you know how I was telling you about the thing that the little chair that my baby sleeps in. So we prop him up at an angle more so because he's had bad reflux. So I've actually designed something to help prop it up better. Instead of actually using a box, we use actual cardboard boxes to prop it up right now. So nice. I designed this to hold it. So I did a test print of this part here. So I just need to extrude it down here so it fits better, and then make these holes down to 19.5 millimeters. All right, Jimmy, do you want to see something that's been a work in progress for a while?
Sure. Ooh.
Do you know what it is?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to see what it does?
Yes.
Here. See that there? That's for a rubber band to go on.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, I have made a rubber band X-Wing racer.
That is cool.
So I started it last year sometime. I've worked on it. It's the gearbox part's the thing that I've really been trying to get proper. So that's just been the harder part, to try to get because I'll show you again. Let me zoom back in before I do that.
Yes, Chris. R.I.P. Calvin, because Calvin took and he left me this week. So yeah, R.I.P. Calvin this week. He'll be back next week. Go for it. What were you saying?
So So this part had a set in here. So this actually gets screwed into it from down below. You can see the screw holes here. And I've got a little spur gear here, and then there's another gear inside, and then there's another gear up here, because I was actually going to have it driven from here, but I figured out if I just use this rod here and had it set so the rubber band can be attached here, which goes into the main body towards the nose cone. And if I get to the main body,
That is cool.
also I have a little R2 right here. Not high quality, but
No, that's a good concept, though. That'll work.
and right here is a little hole to put a screw through. That way you can have the rubber band attached to it.
Man.
So that's been a work in progress. I've not printed it yet. The little things that come off the end, which are technically like the guns, just got those modeled. Those are kind of to just go inside there. So it should print upright, straight up like that. So I'm actually going to just do a fillet, so I don't have to have supports at all with them. The body should print with the nose cone actually goes on separate. Then there's a little square peg on that goes inside the main body. So the main body sets with the part for the nose cone down here. So it prints this way.
Oh, that's cool.
So it shouldn't need supports at all.
That's a great idea.
So it's not high quality, but it's a little toy to just completely 3D print. And I mean, you'll want to print it bigger because the gears themselves, unless you have a really high quality nozzle or you're printing in the SLA.
Yeah.
Which again is high quality. So
It looks like I'm going to have to call Calvin here in a bit and get some proof of life, because it looks like everybody thinks I killed him.
well, he did comment on Twitter.
Did he?
Yeah, about not being able to go and do this. And he was still there at work, so something about being frustrated and all that.
Yeah, he's having some kind of problem with his bow eye.
That's what happens when you don't hold on to it, Calvin.
Yep.
Or you don't send it to Missouri for me to play with. I'll treat that Moai right.
I bet you would. Goodness. So how late are you working tonight?
I work till 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man.
Fun times.
Fun times.
But if you want, I can send the file to the X-Wing over to you.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So remember what a couple of weeks back I said I got something for you you should try to print?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. I'm excited for it. I've wanted to get it printing. I just haven't had the time and wasn't 100% finished, and it just needs testing. So
yeah,
who better to test it than Jimmy G himself, who has a crap load of printers?
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to give it a shot. What's the dimensions of it?
I actually have loaded it into my. I had it loaded at one point in time into my printer, so it would print on my A8, which is about I could print it in 8 inches total, pretty much by 9, and I did have that printing upright like that.
Oh, cool.
I mean, but if you load all the files in, and you can just scale it up for whatever print bed.
Yeah.
So, in Idea Maker, it says, "Do you want to scale like the little year up?" I'm like, "No," because you scale it up and it like covers the entire print bed. I'm like, delete, put it back in. No. Because at times you're not sure what it's going to do. Is it scaling it to the proper scale or not? No, it was not. It's just taking it too big.
Yeah.
So
Chris is saying to bury him 6 feet under. Dogs will never find him.
Oh, what's up, Chris? How's it going out there? As you say, aloha, my friend.
Aloha, my internet family.
Yes, that's it.
The plastic wire used in 50 grand brand new truck messes up in a short time. Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Nope.
I have heard it on those Sprinter vans. I have heard that those wiring harnesses don't last very much past 100,000 miles.
I can see that.
What's that?
I said I can see that.
Yeah.
Did you see the Love Bear model, Jimmy?
No, I have not.
Then you didn't watch my video, apparently.
I haven't had much of a chance to watch any videos.
TK gave me crap over printing with supports. He says, when I say it doesn't need supports, it doesn't need supports. But my blower fan, I had to so I had to fix my extruder on my A8 because it had gotten hit, so it was kind of loose, and so the nut that was on there to tighten it up towards the metal frame where my extruder motor sets would, if the base would turn, it would just let it go no matter how tight I had it set. So I put another one on there, so it extended my nozzle down farther, so my blower fan wouldn't go to where it's supposed to. So printing in PLA and trying to cool it like it's supposed to wasn't working properly. So I actually went to go move the nozzle down, the blowing fan down, so it would set. I used electrical tape to kind of hold it in place a little bit better, give it that extra tension.
Yeah.
It fell off.
Oh no!
As it was printing the first one, and so there was a big layer shift, about that much of a layer shift, and it still continued to print. Like one of the supports were on the feet, going up about that tall. So I got to print a new blower fan, one that will work properly for it, but also the nozzle had actually burred into it and melted the plastic on part of it. So I've got it lowered to the proper height that it will blow on it better now. But it just needs a new blower fan.
Teresa says that's not what my browser history says. Yeah, I imagine my browser history says all kinds of things. I would say my browser history would surprise you, but I got a feeling it wouldn't surprise you at all. Teresa's like, I know.
That's funny. As you see, Ewan's Jimmy.
What's that?
No, Jimmy.
Oh.
Did a Breaking Bad, Calvin.
Your location for 20 feet deep. Oh my goodness. Okay, that does it. We gotta call Calvin up. We'll call Calvin up to get proof of life here. Let's see. Make sure I got that recorded message on here already.
They're gonna say it's a recording.
Make sure you got that recorded message going here. Wayno.
What's up?
We need proof of life. Everybody thinks I killed you.
What was
I said we need proof of life. Everybody thinks I killed you.
Yeah, I've joined Ponytail underneath your neighbor's garage floor at this point.
Hey, that's supposed to be a secret.
Oh gosh.
How's everything going? Did you get your printer fixed?
It turns out that the pins on the card reader, a couple of them got just over time from flexing got broken off the solder joint. So I tried to reflow them, but it didn't work out very well. So I decided, you know what? It's better off if we just buy another SD card reader.
Do you know why that your reflowing job did not work?
Because I did not have the $50 Wish.com hot air station. That would have been really handy.
No. That's not why your reflow did not work. Your reflow did not work because you didn't buy authentic Antec plugs from store.rosmangroup.com.
That would have helped, although a hot air rework station would have been ideal.
Yeah, it probably would have. Okay, I just wanted to get you. We're doing a live stream. I'm doing a live stream with Aaron, so I just wanted to get you on here real quick so everybody knows that you're still alive and kicking.
Oh yeah, it's fine. No, I felt bad, but literally, I didn't leave my friend's house until like 8:30. So I was like, you know what? There was no way I was going to make it home at a reasonable hour. And to be honest, I'm pretty fried just from dealing with the laptop crisis that resolved itself, and then school, and then work, and all that stuff. So.
Well, I'm glad you got it figured out. So you're going to just order a new card reader?
Yeah, Mark from Tia Poly offered me a new one, so I'll take him up on that, even though he says it can take up to 10 days. So I'm going to see if Matter Hackers has one in stock. So I did the old tag Mara and Dave and everybody over there to ask them if they have one. So
yeah, that'd be good way of doing it. See if they can get a little quicker.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still going to take Mark up on the offer because I want to keep a spare one around just to have, obviously, you know, SD. Let's just put it this way. That SD card reader has seen a whole lot of SD cards in its life. So it's a bummer it died, but at the same time, it's one of those cases of it was going to happen eventually.
Yeah.
You know, they only can read so many cards before they say, okay, I'm done.
True. You can only poke it in so many times before something breaks.
Oh, yeah. And let's put like the last 3 months than it ever did for a grandma. So that, I mean, it's not that we've been popping cards in and out incessantly, but I think it's just a combination of just the newer stuff and just using it a lot more, so, oh well.
Hey, Eddie wants to know if that's a metaphor for a prostitute. Popping it in and out. Okay, man, I'm going to let you go. See, you're driving right now, right?
Yeah, I'm already like halfway across the Bay Bridge.
Okay, well, you drive safe, my friend. I'll catch you later.
All right, have a nice stream.
By the way, when you get done, when you get home, check out what the name of the stream is. You'll get a kick out of it.
Oh, I already saw Calvin's like murdered or something.
No, it says that you left me, that you don't love me no more.
We all know that's what happened. It's all the guy's fault the day we break up with you.
I know. I feel so neglected. Like, oh my god. I feel so betrayed.
Oh god.
Okay, man. You have a good one. I'll catch you later.
Alright, if I get more than one word answers out of AA Ron.
What was that?
Have fun getting more than one word answers out of AA Ron.
That's hard, man.
Well, I was
It's
figuring I'd
hard.
just let Jimmy do the talking with his
I'm
ex-lover.
just giving you a hard time. You guys have fun.
Okay,
See you, Calvin.
bye.
Bye.
Figured I'd get more than one word answers out of Aaron.
He's hard. Now you know what
That's what
evil
she said.
person he is. Vengeful, hateful, evil. Yeah, he's halfway across the betrayed bridge. Did you get beat up?
Oh, goodness.
BB3D says, so what's Rosman again? Oh, you did not just say that. You did not just say that. Theresa will go down on you on that one, man. She'll be like,
Fake, that was a recording.
yeah, I had that one all fixed up. I knew all the questions asked, didn't I? Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't mean it like that, Theresa. I meant. Translation gets lost across the pond, you know.
Those Aussies, you know.
That's like going over to England and asking for a jump. That's right. Don't delay. Buy. And see, Calvin could have had a better reflow job if it only had used authentic Antec flux from store.rosmangroup.com. Don't delay. Buy today. Your authentic Antec.
Better
flux.
flow job, Jimmy. Better flow job.
Better flow job. It gives you better flow with more control. The bigger the glob, the better the job.
Oh, good Lord.
That guy is entertaining. I gotta admit it. That guy is entertaining. If only I could shill like him. What's funny is you never even see it coming. It just happens. It just rolls right into it. It just. And do you know where you can find a blah 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 blah? On store.rosmangroup.com. Oh, you know what? Let's do a Google search. There it is. Store.rosmangroup.com. Now we're going to check our PP bus.
Brian's like, you said flow job, right?
Yes, flow job. Ain't no job like a flow job.
Ewan's like, nasty. Eddie says Calvin would have already left and went to pray.
He would have. He would have already walked out the door. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Hey, that worked once. Oh, man.
Oh, goodness.
Hippie bus.
Well, while all that was going on, I added the fillets for that.
Cool.
So there's only one thing I've thought about doing for it is with the wings kind of setting on, because the wings are actually separate from the base itself.
Right.
Like it all just goes together. I've got this part that goes down here. There's the thruster for the engine here, so it sets flat up against the actual main housing part for it. I've thought about just making something so you can obviously. Yes, Jimmy, I know. I know.
That was funny. You gotta admit that.
I was like, Jimmy's gonna have some fun with this.
You know I'll jump right into that chat. You know that.
So it just kind of sets there. Here, I'm just going to do this. So it sets here like this. Sets flush right here.
That looks good.
The mouse. So I thought about putting something in so it'll just kind of, you can easily see where you need to lock them into place, but not really wanted to do that extra little bit. I mean, testing it to see if it works as is what I want to do, and then go from there on that. So
that's gonna work out really nice.
So I'm excited. It's been in the works for a bit. So it's actually, I think, the first thing I've ever shown on it. So I mean, sometimes you just don't want to show a work in progress until you're somewhat there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not been tested yet, so
yeah, when you get a chance, if you want to fire the thing off to me, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I will totally do that. Actually,
I got an A10 sitting right over there that would love to print it.
Yeah, I can do. Heck, I can slice the files. Is your A10 direct drive?
What's that?
Is your A10 direct drive or Bowden?
It's Bowden.
I don't think you'd have a problem. I can send you a sliced file.
Oh, okay.
With it all grouped together if you wanted, and then all separate. So
okay. Black Friday is totally different with flowcharts. And just so YouTube knows, we're saying flow with an F.
Don't demonetize me, please, right?
Yeah, they probably will demonetize it. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Monetization's overrated. You gotta have fun.
Yes. Yeah, see, I don't care. I mean, I know I'm not monetized, obviously, with like 86 subs. So, but the thing is, like, I can't do super chat. There's some things I would like to have, but you gotta have 1,000 subs and the 4,000 hours watched. It's like, that's gonna take me forever to get there. Why can't I just have this stuff for this? You know, it's a little annoying. Like, I understand that you want it to be for like this bit of people, but you guys are kind of just jerks about it.
Yeah. Nerd Girls 3D Printing, how you doing? Thank you for joining. I see Red Light's in there too, man.
Hey, Red Light, how's it going? Here?
What is this? I saw a little bit.
They came to check out this. They came to check out the sexy beard.
Yep. They're seeing that beard just flash up on the screen. They're like, "We gotta touch. Gotta touch." I gotta get my retractions fixed up on this A20.
Yeah,
there's a lot of fur, but it's looking decent. In the dark, I was looking at it, and I thought I could see more black in the bronze than what I'm seeing now that the lights are on. It's actually looking fairly clean.
Well, that's good. So obviously, I don't know if you've seen the thing with Maker Geeks lately.
What's that?
I I don't know if you've seen the story with Maker Geeks, what's going on with them lately.
Didn't they change the name or something?
So yeah, they got an F rating with a Better Business Bureau. So they got shut down on their website. Pretty much, is everything shut down. Their domain got shut down. That's what it was. So they changed it to Filament Geeks or something temporarily, they say, for it. And I know they've had issues. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
I think part of the problem is they got this new spool holder maker. And ever since they got that in, it's been lower quality on getting your stuff. I had placed an order for $3. $3. Yeah, but $3. It's $3. Whatever. Free shipping. I mean, they're based out of Springfield. I work in Springfield, so I mean, live in the same state. I mean, my house is like 2 towns over, pretty much, from Springfield. Sorry, I'm just checking this real quick. Make sure my timings are not going to screw me over.
Yeah, it's probably getting about time for changing some of the timings.
Yep. All right, good to go. All right. So, dang it. Plug my phone in real quick. All right, so what happened is, so they did that. They got it changed over. They've got their new site up, Filament Geeks or whatever it is. So you can still order, or so they can also get their shipments out for the people who have ordered it. Well, last year, so September 23rd or 25th, I placed an order, $3 order, for a hardened steel nozzle. Guess when I got it?
What'd you get?
Guess when I got it?
You got a brass nozzle.
No. I did not get anything at all.
That's not
good. Excuse me. I had messaged them after a while because, so September 29th, my wife went into labor early, 6 weeks early. So we were in the NICU. So, I mean, I wasn't too worried about it. So a month had gone by. I had messaged them about it and all that. So it kept going through. December, still nothing. So it become 3 months later, and I said, this is enough. I mean, it's ridiculous. They said they had it when I ordered it. Then they said it was shipping. It never shipped out. I never got it. And I told them about that. And they said that they're going to work with this, that, and the other. And then they said, well, the hurricane is preventing us from getting our new stuff on the East Coast, that the hurricanes that were happening around that time. So they said, oh, this is happening. So we're not going to be able to get it to you. Well, nothing. And then I'd message them back saying, well, how's it going? Checking up, see on this. Nothing. I mean, it was $3. I wasn't too worried about it. It was the fact of the matter that you took my money and you said this, but still have yet to produce what you've said that you're going to give me. So they refunded me my $3 in the end. After me getting really pissy about it. Just like, it's enough. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like they didn't even have the nozzle on their website anymore. It was off. So there was no option to buy it. They still hadn't gotten it in stock. Give me credit. Do something. Heck, send me a cheap roll of filament. I don't care. Do something to make up for the crap that you've done on it. So, I mean, I understand the frustration that people have. I mean, pretty much all my filament is Maker Geek filament. So,
And can you imagine the ones that have spent a lot more money than that had probably had the same customer service to actually earn that kind of a support from Better Business Bureau?
Yeah. And so a couple of years ago, I placed an order because I 3D printed a lot of pumpkins for somebody, for all these kids to paint where my wife works. So, I mean, it was literally charity. I bought rolls of filament to print over 500 hours. I was just under 50 pumpkins, and the pumpkins were, about yay big. I mean, I've got a video on it. So I spent over 500 hours printing all that. But the filament that I ordered orange filament, some extra orange filament because I needed it. And then I ordered some food safe filament. And then I ordered, it was a super cheap, like, the different ends of different colors filament just all pieced together. You just kind of get all that. Well, I ordered that. And I got some of my order. I didn't get all of my order, and it said partially fulfilled. Well, they still hadn't got me the rest of my stuff. I got I think I got all my orange filament is what I got, and then one of the spool of food safe. Well, then I had messaged them that I have still yet to receive. And I gave them the list of this is what I have received, this is what I have not received, this is all I need. They sent me my entire order again. The entire order that I already paid for once. So I got extra orange filament, extra food safe, and then my cheap, really cheap, like $11 spool of filament. They gave me the Raptor Series PLA, which is like their $30 to $40 filament. I said, hey, I will take that. I messaged them back. I said, you guys sent me more than you're supposed to. I mean, this was just to complete my order. You guys sent me my entire order again. I got nothing back. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll keep it. So, I mean, whether they were just trying to make up for the mess up or not, I mean, it was nice. So, I mean, having that happen was super nice. I understand everyone's complaints. I completely do. So,
Brian says, Aaron, you're the reason why they're not able to fill their orders.
I actually did not even say anything to the Better Business Bureau about my nozzle. I mean, it was $3.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't get my $3. I understand. I saw Eddie had said something to me earlier. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, no, I understand. There's 0% for all that, yes. They need to be better about that. I 100% agree. I'm just saying, I understand everyone's annoyance with it. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. That's just how I am. Yes, I want my $3.
Give me my $3 now. Now, give it to me.
Well, really, I just wanted that stupid nozzle. I was like, it's $3 for a hardened steel nozzle compared to buying one for like maybe $8 on Amazon. $3. I was like, I can wait. I don't care. Send it to me in 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, fine. Because I actually swapped my friend. He had ordered their Nano Series, which has carbon fiber fill, PLA. So I was like, ooh, I'm going to order a hardened nozzle so I can print this carbon fiber. It's been almost 5 months since I've got that filament, and I can't print it. I found a nozzle on Amazon, hardened steel nozzle, for under $8. So I'm going to order it tonight sometime, and I will have it in a couple of weeks.
Man, that's good.
So, but now that I got 2 printers, I can put that on one of them and have it print that carbon fiber fill. And also, I've been wanting to print glow in the dark. I'm not going to print glow in the dark. I mean, I can and just ruin a nozzle and just be done with the nozzle. Since I've got so many 0.4 millimeter nozzles that I didn't realize I had that many. I was like, well, I could definitely just eat through this nozzle and not worry about it. But I wanted something that would last, like especially with the carbon fiber fill. Like I know that's just going to tear it up.
Like Gunnar says, I've had $3 hard steel nozzles. I bet it's great quality. Yeah, I learned a long time ago the lower the price, the worse they are.
Probably, but I wanted to see. So,
by the way, he
obviously
also said that I looked a lot younger. And he goes, "Oh, there he is." So he prints the carbon fiber and he says, don't get a 0.4, get a 0.5 or 0.6 for carbon fiber. I do have to agree with that because I have printed with carbon fiber with a 0.4, and the first time I think I got lucky. The next time I had some issues with it, and I think that probably was what it was. It just kind of got clogged up in the 0.4.
I can see that. Let's see, I added this to my cart. Let's see what they've got for options. And the thing they've got it for 0.6, it looks like. Yeah, they've got it for 0.8. I actually have 0.6 brass nozzle I have not used yet. I've got a 2.5, 3, 4, I think a 5 and a 6. I've only printed with the 2.5 and a 4.
Wow.
And my 2.5, I use that for printing minis.
So TK says he's got a Microswiss for Swiss Micro for a Dremel and found out they use Loctite on the nozzles and replacing it would void the warranty. That sucks. I have heard that about Dremel.
Yeah, but the problem is you put Loctite on it, you heat it up. There's the expanding and contracting. It's going to break that seal.
Oh, yeah.
So really,
it sure will. That's how you get Loctite off a lot of times is by heating it.
Yeah. So, I mean, what good is it going to do?
Yeah.
How can they prove that you voided your warranty by the seal being broken? Because it breaks the seal.
Probably a special color with Loctite. Well, my friend, I hate to do this, but I think I need to get around. I got to be to work early tomorrow. Earlier than usual, I think.
Yeah. Completely understandable.
Yeah. But I'm glad you're doing good. You're looking a whole lot better. You don't look as frightened as last time we talked.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I've gotten more sleep since then. I actually had 1 week to where I was literally standing up, walking, and almost falling asleep at work.
I believe it.
I'm sitting there looking at my big monitors, and next thing I know, I'm jolted up, and it's been about 5 or 10 minutes later. I was like, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah.
Coffee, nothing, no, caffeine wasn't touching it.
That's not good.
Yeah, it was bad. It made the drive home terrifying.
Definitely looking a whole lot better. I'm glad to see you doing better.
Oh, me too. My wife definitely noticed the effects that I was having, so she's definitely made an effort of me getting a little more sleep for all that. It was it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining. Appreciate it. Can't thank you enough. This was so impromptu. It wasn't even funny. I mean, we're talking. It was just a quick thing. Aaron's like, "Hey, I'll stream with you." I was like, "You know what? Calvin doesn't want to stream."
Timmy, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said they could. I'll show this sexy face.
Aaron literally went, Calvin? Calvin, I got something for you right here. Yeah.
Pull the Star-Lord.
Just keep cranking up.
Notice my ring finger, not my middle finger.
Oh, I did my middle finger, so there you go.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just like, look, ring finger. You can see it's got a ring on it, people. It's not my middle finger. So,
oh, goodness.
well, it's definitely good talking with you. And
nice talking to
with
you.
People
too.
in chat. So
I sure appreciate you joining me tonight, and do it again sometime soon.
yeah, not a problem. And I will work on getting that sent over to you soon.
Cool. Okay, guys.
So.
Thank you very much. Catch you next time, and have a good one.
See ya.